Doug Snell, CMAA UIAAA Hall of Fame. Spanish Fork native Doug Snell has always been actively involved in athletics. He was named Spanish Fork High School's Outstanding Athlete his senior year and went on to play football at both Dixie Junior College and Southern Utah State College. Doug graduated from SUSC in 1983 with degrees in PE and math, and from BYU in 1991 with a master's degree in mathematics education. Doug first worked at Kearns High School, where he coached wrestling and football. He then moved to St. George, where he helped coach football, wrestling, and baseball. After that, he was hired as the head football coach at Spanish Fork High School, his dream job. 8 years later, he became Spanish Fork's athletic director. He stayed in that position for 18 years, retiring last spring. In 2009, Doug was awarded Athletic Director of the Year by the UIAAA and NASPE Southwest District. He was inducted into the SUU Coaching Factory Hall of Fame in 2010. In 2013, Doug was awarded the UIAAA Meritorious Service Award. Doug and his wife Dawn now reside in Santa Clara. He and Dawn are the parents of 4 children and 2 beloved grandchildren who affectionately call Doug Bubba. Doug's life philosophy is to show up early, prepared, with a good attitude, and willing to dig in and give your best effort. End quote. Don't take yourself too damn serious, have fun, and try to find the good in all things. Doug Snell, CMAA UIAAA Hall of Fame.
From Utah, Clayton Carter. After beginning his teaching and coaching career in Idaho for 1 year, Clayton Carter returned to his home state of Utah and has achieved tremendous success as a coach and athletic administrator during his 25 years at Wendover High School. He has coached track, cross country, and girls and boys basketball, and he was an assistant baseball coach on the only team in Wendover history in any sport to win a state championship. For the past 10 years, Carter has been athletic director for the Tualatin County School District. He has been a member of the Utah Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association for 23 years and was president of the association last year. Within the Utah High School Activities Association, Carter has been the course marshal for the state cross-country championships since 2004. At the national level, Carter is a member of the NIAAA Certification Committee and has been a CAA test administrator since 2004. He teaches 3 NIAAA leadership training courses and has been certified through the NFHS Coaches Education Program. Carter earned his CAA recognition in 2000 and his CMAA in 2008. Carter's previous honors include the Utah High School Activities Association Coach of the Year, the Utah Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association Meritorious Service Award, and the state's Distinguished Service Award.
The athletic director of the Tualatin County School District in Utah. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Clayton Carter.
The Frank Kovaleski Professional Development Award recipient, Marc Hunter of Utah. The recipient of the 8th Annual Frank Kovaleski Professional Development Award is Marc Hutch Hunter of Sandy, Utah. Marc Hunter concluded a remarkable 34-year career at Jordan High School in Sandy, Utah last year, including 30 years as the school's athletic director. Hunter continues to serve as executive director of the Utah Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association, a position he has held since 1999.
I just, was trying to this was the job. I mean, we're ADs, that's all we know how to do. This is the job, and when things don't go right, you just fix it and you get it done and you go on to the next thing. And most people don't know behind the scenes stuff that went wrong, that you had to fix, and everything went smooth on their end, but they don't see that. You go back for work the next day. Sometimes it's a thankless job, but you get your rewards when you see that gleam in those kids' eyes.
During his years at Jordan High School, Hunter was a statewide leader in athletic administration through his involvement with the Utah Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association and the Utah High School Activities Association. Prior to becoming executive director of the State Athletic Directors Association, Hunter was an officer for 4 years. He also was responsible for establishing the UIAAA Hall of Fame and was instrumental in establishing scholarships for high school athletes in the state.
We thought as a Utah group that we should try to give back to some of the kids, so we started off with pretty modest. I think one student maybe $750 or $500 the first year. And we really took off with it when the NIAAA instituted the national program. That just helped our program. I think we went from the first year, maybe we had 6 students apply. I think last year we had, I want to say, 76 students in the state of Utah. We were able to give out 5 separate $5,000 or $1,000 scholarships to 5 kids. And so we've kind of piggybacked on with the NIAAA, and they've helped us, and it's kind of been kind of a joint venture, but we really felt it was important as an ADs group that we give something back to the kids, because the kids are so important to what we do.
Hunter has been the Athletic Directors Association liaison to the UIAAA Executive Committee since 2003. Hunter's contributions to athletic administration at the national level have been exhaustive. In addition to serving a term on the NIAAA Board of Directors, Hunter was a member of the Awards Committee for 8 years, including 5 years as chair. He has been a Leadership Training National Faculty member since 2000 and has been chair of Leadership Training Course 790 since 2002. Among his most recent appointments, Hunter was named chair of the Operations Committee for the 2015-2020 NIAAA Strategic Plan and will serve as chair of the National Executive Directors Council in 2015-2016.
You can't say NEDC without saying Jerry McGee, because it was Jerry's vision from the get-go. All of you know out there listening to this, Jerry from North Carolina, and to be able to follow in his footsteps and the people that went before him. The National Executive Directors Council was his baby, maybe 2002, 2003-ish, I think is when it came about. And to just be able to take my turn as 2 years to try to just steer the boat and keep the boat in the right direction, and trying to help out executive directors from each state, I think is another great honor, and it's something that I'm excited to try to do.
Earlier this year, Hunter was inducted into the Utah Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association Hall of Fame.
I got the Hutch nickname. It's funny you asked that. I must have been 7 or 8, playing Little League football, and the coach gave you your equipment and said, everybody go home now and put tape on the front of your helmet. And write your name, your last name across the helmet. Put your helmet on the next day so I'll be able to tell who it is. And of course, even back then I wasn't paying attention. So I showed up to practice the next day and I didn't have the tape on my helmet. It said Hutch right across the front of the helmet. And the coach says, hey, you Hutch, come over here. And so I've been called that for at least 52, 53 years since I was a young kid.
It is now my pleasure to present the Frank Kovaleski Professional Development Award to the longtime leader in athletic administration from Utah, who has been one of the top leaders in the NIAAA during the past 25 years. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Marc Hunter.